There are so many supplements on the market, and patients always ask, what should I be taking? Well, stay tuned. We're going to discuss that today. Hello, my name is Dr. Brandon Pettke with Lone Star Progressive Medicine, and today what we're going to be discussing supplementation. I regularly get this from patients, and they ask, what do I need to take? What are some key supplements that I should be taking? Because there are literally thousands upon thousands of supplements that claim all kinds of things. Well, I'll tell you what I personally think, and I think in this day and age in our industrialized modern society, these are some key things that everybody should take and can benefit from. Number one is omega-3 fatty acids, also known as fish oils. And there's other types of omega-3 fatty acids, but that's what a lot of people refer to them as. The reason why I say omega-3 fatty acids are essential is because the way that our food has been processed, we're definitely deficient in omega-3 fatty acids as a society. We are way too heavy on what are called omega-6 fatty acids, which are very pro-inflammatory. And all you need to know is that all chronic diseases have a root cause in inflammation. So we want to keep that inflammation as low as possible. Additionally, the 30 to 50 to 70 trillion cells, depending on which research you look at, literally every cell in our body, the outside cell wall is made up of fat. And it should be made up of these healthy fats, primarily these omega-3 fatty acids. And if we don't have sufficient amounts of them, our 70 trillion cells literally can't communicate with each other as effectively and as optimally as they should. So that is why I say that is certainly a key one. And one thing I'd always encourage patients to look at is the quality, all right? If you look at the quality, and I tell patients, bite into your fish oil, all right? Yes, I know it may sound gross, but bite into your fish oil. If that fish oil tastes real fishy, it's like, oh, it's just an awful taste, I'm telling you, that's a rancid oil. And sadly, most of them that are out on the market are rancid. They do not keep the oils from oxidizing. And so just like any other oil, you wouldn't want to consume a rancid oil. Same thing with your fish oil. So make sure that when you bite into it, it'll have an oily texture, but it should not taste or smell fishy at all. The one that we carry here in the clinic, it has a lemon taste to it, a slight lemon taste. My kids eat it. When I say they eat it, they don't like to swallow it, so they bite on it and eat the oil, but I take mine every single morning. All right, so that's number one. Number two, I would say, is vitamin D. Vitamin D, like 95% of Americans are deficient. We're not in the sun near as much as we used to. When we are out, we're in long sleeves and long pants, so we just don't get as much sun. And what the Vitamin D Council says is that you should have the equivalent of being in a bathing suit, of 30 minutes of sun exposure between the hours of essentially 10 and 2. What they say is your shadow should be no longer than you are tall. Okay? Most of us aren't out in the sun that much, and what that means is that we're vitamin D deficient. Well, vitamin D is more like a hormone than it is a vitamin. It's literally involved in like 1,000 different physiological processes in the body. And if you don't have sufficient amounts of vitamin D, then your body is not going to work as optimally as it should. If you're getting lab tests done at a minimum, I know most of the lab tests say you need to be over 30. No, you need to be over 50 at a minimal, and really your number should be in the 70s or 80s ideally. So that's what you're looking for on blood work. So that's number two. So the last one that I would recommend is probiotics. All right. Oh, let me go back to the vitamin D. I want to cover one thing. You should be taking 1,000 IUs per 40 grams of body weight. All right, 1,000 IUs per 40 grams of body weight. So if you weigh 160 pounds, that'd be 4,000 IUs. If you're 200 pounds, that's going to be 5,000 IUs. Now we'll go to the third supplement. The third supplement is probiotics. Probiotics are essential. If we look at more and more of the research that's coming out, your gut health is absolutely important. It is a there's a direct correlation between your brain function and your gut function. And if your microbiome, your good bacteria versus your bad bacteria, is out of whack, you're going to have all kinds of issues, not only digestive issues, metabolic issues, brain dysfunction. Can have people that have brain fog, that have energy issues, that have sleep deprivation and things like that where they can't sleep at night. A lot of it actually comes back to the gut, because 80% of the neurotransmitters, the hormones and stuff that your brain uses, are actually produced in the gut. So anyway, those are the 3 supplements that I would certainly recommend all individuals taking. Omega-3 fatty acids, high quality, vitamin D3, and probiotics. And you want to have a number of strains of probiotics, and you want to have a high dosage when you're looking at the probiotics. Again, we carry all of those here in the office, as you would think. That's why we recommend them for patients and make it convenient for you. So if you need any of those, you can get high quality stuff here at the office if you want. Anyway, hopefully this information was useful. If you have any comments or questions, leave it below. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.